Hi guys, welcome back to the Fulfillman channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you an amazing tool that you can use to find winning products. As well as that, I'm going to show you an example of a few winning products that I think I can find using this tool. And then I'm going to show you an amazing website you can go to fulfill these items from a super reliable, amazing supplier. Without further ado guys, let's jump into today's video. So, over to BIGSPY.com, link down below in the description guys if you want to go and check this out after the video. If you're interested in dropshipping, then I'm sure you're going to do it because it's an amazing ad spy tool. What you're going to do guys, if you're new, you're going to click up here on register, and then you just need to fill out a few details. There's a free version as well as a premium version, so you can check out the free version before you upgrade. Once you're logged in, it's going to look very much like this. We need to make sure that we've got ecom selected up here, and then we're going to click down here on search now, and that's going to bring us across to this page here. As you can see, there's tons and tons of different functions here. I'm going to show you how a couple of different functions work on this, but you can see it's basically got all sorts of different search criteria to find ads. Now, what we can see here guys, we can see types of sites. So because I like to use Shopify, I'm going to click here on Shopify. Then we got down below, we're going to have platform, and then we can see the ads that are showing on an individual platform. So for this example, I'm just going to use Facebook. Obviously you've got Instagram, Google Ads, etc. We're going to stay with Facebook. Down below, basic information. I'm going to select the United States because predominantly as the country I like to target first with ads because they're most likely to purchase something for whatever reason that is. I always will test a product in the United States. In terms of format, I'm just going to leave that as it is. Down below we've got language. I'm going to choose English because obviously I'm an English speaker. Then we've got other things going on here. We can see whether we want types of engagement. We can see whether we want a marketing objective and other things. Now I'm going to click on a marketing objective and I'm going to click on shop now, and then I'm going to search for the last 30 days. 90 days is kind of a bit too long because actually within 90 days some top selling products may well have lost their appeal. Also 7 days doesn't really give us enough data to be working with. And then we're going to sort by the number of shares. You can see then that I can sort by a number of different things: relevance, impressions, last seen, duration, popularity, likes, comments, shares. Now by clicking on popularity, one thing that's going to show me is how well it's scoring on popularity. What I'm really focusing on is the number of impressions. 138 million impressions. That costs a lot of money on Facebook, because no one's going to advertise to 138 million people if that product is not selling particularly well. Other things we can see on this side, we've got like the number of likes, the number of comments. If something's getting 45,000 comments, 282,000 shares, this is obviously a very popular item. Slider tin and lip balms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this product here and I'm going to open it up. From here I'm going to come down to the website, and then I'm going to load up that website. Now let's find another couple of products before we go and check out these particular websites. We've got more other ones down here. Now a lot of them are clothing, and if you've seen previous videos you'll know that I don't like to use clothing as an option, although it can be used by other people. I just find that sometimes it can result in kind of return rates being slightly higher because people don't know necessarily what size they are when they order a particular item of clothing, and that can be a bit of a pain. Now for the second one, we're going to choose a slightly different engagement. We're going to go for Instagram. We're then going to search for something else, and we're going to search by number of shares. Just you can play around with this tool guys to see what you find and what suits you best. As you can see, a lot of the similar products are popping up that we might have previously seen on the other one for Facebook, and that's obviously a good thing because it shows that these particular items are selling well. And then we're going to find one final one to look at that we think might be a good item to be selling. Okay guys, so now I've selected 3 products. Basically I've told you that you can go through, you can open as many tabs as you like. Obviously we already know that these items are selling because we've got the impressions to look at. So now what we want to check is it over competitive? Is there too many people trying to sell it? Looking at the websites that are already in existence, can we create similar looking websites to the ones that are available, and the time of year, etc. for other bits and pieces. Now obviously all the products I've selected may not be suitable for dropshipping, so now we need to go to the next phase. So here we got the fire pit collection. Now I know that you can find fire pits, etc. on Alibaba, AliExpress, and I know that Fulfillman will have them as well. So this is something that I am interested in. It's a high value item. However, it's quite heavy, it's quite big, and shipping might be quite difficult. So you just take things like that into consideration. One amazing thing about using the fulfillment service, which we'll talk about in just a moment, is you're going to be able to specifically talk to an agent who's going to be able to break down all of the costs for you and help you get the very best price for your shipping overseas. So although this is currently $1,700, there's nothing to say that you might not be able to get it for $1,200 and charge someone around $1,700, making $500 per sale. And when you're making those kind of margins, then you can spend a lot more on advertising and things like that. So this is a really good and interesting product to consider. And because the website itself, fairly straightforward, pretty basic, it would be very easy to create a website like this. You could do it in less than a day on Shopify. There's lots of tutorials and things available, some of which are on this channel if you want to go and find those afterwards. So as mentioned, guys, high value item. You could potentially sell this on Google Shopping. If you made some cool video ads, etc., this would be something you could sell on Facebook quite nicely. Jumping across to the next product. Now I really like this website. First thing you'll probably see is like made in the USA. Now obviously this is a product that might not be easy to find as a dropshipping product, but that's not to say that you can't go and find someone who's going to be able to make you a product like this. You can take products like this and take them to Fulfillment. They'll go away and try and find you that product if it's not available in their catalog. If they can't, obviously move on to the next one. You can see that this is a super popular product. You can probably get this at cost really, really cheaply, and you can create some similar kind of branding to this. This is really well branded, really nice item. You can see from the website everything is very professional, very good. So if you're going to try and compete with something like this, you need to be able to produce a website to a higher caliber. What you can see is the prices of these items are actually reasonably high. Because they're super small, it wouldn't stop you from shipping a lot of items over. Perhaps you could undercut the price $3 or so, creating a similar type of product with similar type of branding, obviously not the same branding, and then you could create something like this. This would be more suitable for someone who's a bit more creative, because as you can see, this is a because obviously the creativity in this is really, really nice, and you would have to do something to be able to sort of outshine this brand. You don't have to outcompete another brand. You just need to make yourself something that someone might choose over this existing brand. Obviously this one is costing like $5 a tin, so maybe if it's $3 a tin, maybe someone would be convinced to go to you rather than going here, but that's just sort of something you've got to take into consideration. For example, you're not going to go and create a running shoe tomorrow that's going to outcompete Adidas, etc., because those brands have been around for a ton of time and it's very difficult to break into certain markets. The last one, which is another, obviously the last two are not necessarily specifically amazing dropshipping products, not to say that they can't be dropshipped with the right supplier, but this last one is a fantastic dropshipping product, jet ski covers. Jetskicovers.com. You can see it provides a number of different jet ski covers, all for different types of jet skis, and you can then find your make, your model of jet ski. You can then find the year that it's going to be made, and then you can select the type. You can view then the covers that are going to be suitable for that, and you can see how much they're going to cost. I guarantee that if you go over to fulfillment.com, they're going to be able to find you jet ski covers. Ultimately, all you got to do is find out all the models that this website is making. You can go and create very similar jet ski covers. This is quite a simple website, but it does have lots of great functionality. So you can change the colors, etc. Lots of different pictures and product photos. You can create something like this, guys, with not too much difficulty. Go onto Google Ads, Google Shopping. I'm sure there's tons of other websites like this that are selling jet ski covers. Go and find your product for fulfillment.com. Think about how much it's going to cost you to buy the product, how much it's going to perhaps go for an ad spend, and then whether or not you can compete with $130. Because if you can produce the same product and sell it for around $100 or $110, I guarantee that you're going to start getting sales, because you're going to be able to outcompete this company who are getting tons of business because you can see how many impressions that they're already getting. So those are 3 amazing products, guys. As I've mentioned a few times in this video, we've got Fulfillman.com, which is linked down below in the description. Fulfillman provides a fully automated, amazing service for dropshipping. They'll go away and find products if they don't already have them existing in their amazing winning product catalog. So you can approach them and they will do their very best to help you source any products. They're going to source them from reputable suppliers that they have contact with. They're going to make sure that that supplier is able to continue to service your business. They're also going to make sure that any returns, etc., are handled and everything is looked after, because previously, if you've ever had experience of using Alibaba, AliExpress, sometimes suppliers won't even send the product will arrive completely different from what you've ordered, and this can end in a complete disaster if you've sold lots of items, you've invested loads in marketing, and then all of those items start getting returned. You're going to get shut down very, very fast, I guarantee it. So make sure you establish yourself properly by investing in a proper sourcing agent that's going to help you set up everything and help you with building a sustainable brand. Everything can be fully automated, as I mentioned, guys. This is a fantastic service for you to go and check out now. If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thanks very much for doing that. And if you're new to the Fulfillment channel, you want to learn more about dropshipping tips, tricks, as well as weekly winning products, then make sure you subscribe to be kept up to date with all of the latest happening. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.